I just want to ask you, what was the one word that would best describe how you felt when it was announced that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will be the next president and vice president of the United States?
I was thrilled. First of all, obviously, Joe is somebody who stood by me on every major decision I had for 8 years. He's become a brother, a genuinely good friend. Kamala is one of my earliest supporters when I first launched my presidency. So I'm personally invested in them. And they had the character and experience, I think, to do an outstanding job in a very difficult time, a very challenging time in this country. But beyond the personal investment I have in them, I think this gives us a chance to get back to the kind of competent, caring government that we so badly need and that the world expects out of the United States of America. The kinds of things that I saw over the last 4 years that endanger democracy operating the way it should. Yeah. And I think that what Joe and Kamala can do is to level set, to reestablish that we don't use the Justice Department, for example, to go after political enemies, that we don't mingle personal business interests with the business of government, that there's an expectation that the president doesn't routinely lie or reshape the truth to his own convenience, that he doesn't call journalists enemies of the state. Those kinds of things, which in some ways we became numb to over the last several years. I think that's the stuff that can be fixed, and Joe and Kamala will set a different tone. Well, here's what I would say. I think every president has been held to a different standard relative to this president. I think Donald Trump breached so many norms, so many basic assumptions about what a president should or should not do, that you can't come up with a comparable set of behaviors in the past. I think Michelle and I joke about the fact that one of the bigger scandals of my presidency was me wearing a tan suit during a press conference. So I had to go back and take a look at the clips about the way some pundits were talking about this tan suit. And it gives you some sense that folks were paying attention to what Michelle and I were doing, because it wasn't just me, it was our family, in ways that were unusual, but in some ways not unexpected. And truthfully, Michelle and I, we felt that we should have higher standards in terms of how we behave and ethics and fidelity to the truth.